So what are a few of the most important actions that a classroom teacher could take today to support learners in their classroom who have dyslexia?
Well, interestingly, and good news for teachers is that the activities they do to support their children with dyslexia are the same kind of things that benefit all early learners. So in preschool and kindergarten and first grade, for sure, we want teachers to be aware of and have resources to teach this thing that we call phoneme awareness or phonemic awareness, which is part of the broader category of learning called phonological awareness. So activities could be done with all the children in your class of the phonological awareness. The broader is having children become aware of at first and then recognize words in speech. You know, we don't think about that as adults, the fact that because we've made sense of these things, but when we speak, we're not speaking in individual words that are separated. It's one long string of sound. So the one early step in phonological awareness, just wrapping your head around what eventually we're going to read, which is words, is coming out of, people's mouth, is helping children at early stages know that speech is made up of individual words. So recognizing words in speech and counting words in print. If we're reading from a big book, here's a word that says the, here's a word, it says man. This is so separating the string into words, separating larger words into syllables. Picnic has two parts. It has two syllables. Picnic. Cowboy, desktop, computer, ice cream, getting that sense of rhythm and awareness. We can do that with all children, and that done it just enough to bring them up to awareness. Doesn't take a whole lot of time or a lot of activities, and it can be multimodality, which we know affects learning. Hear the word, say the word with me, clap the word. We might get really young children up out of their seats and jump. How many times, how many word syllables do you hear in these words? And they get to jump and move, and that's all really wonderful. The difference for our children with dyslexia, they need all those activities, but more and more and more and more practice and more often. So that's the challenge for our preschool, kindergarten, and first grade teachers, is how to get the dosage level that it's going to take for our students with dyslexia to get to that awareness level that is the foundational precursor to being able to read words. So that takes structural organization, how we manage the classroom and provide what is being called often in schools these days of a tier 2 service or a tier 3 service, which simply means adding on to the foundational information that's being shared for all the students in tier 1, but more opportunities for practice, more opportunities for engagement that would be available to our children who need it at the appropriate dosage that they need it.
But I think the great news there is understanding that what they're doing for students with dyslexia is benefits all.
That's right.